Hey my beauties, it's MissUniqueBeautii in the building, and I'm back with another video. If you are new to my channel, tap that subscribe button so that you won't miss out on any of my new uploads. And if you have already subscribed, what's good, what's poppin', welcome back to my channel. The items you are going to need to create this headband wig is a mesh dome cap, the headbands of your choice, a pair of scissors, needle and thread, and the hair of your choice. The hair that I'm going to be using today is Kinky straight hair, and I have it in one bundle of 12 inches and two bundles of 14 inches. Now this hair I am thinking about adding to my website. I'm not sure yet. I am testing it out. So we're going to see how this hair does, and we're going to get into making this wig. The first thing you want to do is add your mesh cap to your mannequin head. Position it exactly where you want it to be and use T-pins to hold it down in place. Now the straps in the back, I did go ahead and hook them in one of the loops just to keep them out of the way and from hanging while I'm creating this wig. The next thing you want to do is go ahead and apply your headband to the mannequin head, and you want to make sure that you remember to flip that headband inside out so that when you're finished creating this wig, the seams will be on the inside of the wig and not shown on the outside when you're wearing it. Now I'm just showing you guys exactly where I'll be placing my headband and where I will be sewing it onto this wig cap. Now I'm bringing it up onto the wig cap because this wig cap was an extra large wig cap and it did fit a little bit big on my head, so that's why I'm placing the headband in this position so that I can cut off that extra piece at the end. Now you're just going to proceed with sewing the headband all the way around this wig cap, all the way until you get to the back. Now I like to sew one side at a time just to prevent the wig cap from being lopsided. I want to make sure that I am sewing this headband on evenly on both sides. Now with this wig cap, when you're sewing along the sides, you want to make sure that you're sewing as close to the edge of this wig cap as possible. And then once you reach the back of this wig cap, you want to sew your headband on right below the adjustable straps. As you guys can see here, I'm lifting up that adjustable strap just so I can sew right underneath it, not on top of it. You want to make sure that you're sewing underneath the adjustable strap and not on top of the adjustable strap. Now I'm going to proceed with sewing the headband on the other half of this wig cap, and then I'll be right back. Now that I've completed sewing this headband on all the way around this wig cap, I'm going to go ahead and cut off all the excess pieces that I did not sew onto on the back of this cap and on the front of this cap. So just continue to watch and see exactly what I'm doing. Now when you're cutting the piece off of the front, you want to make sure you cut as much of that lace off as possible because you do not want it to be visible when you are wearing your wig. I did not realize that when I cut the piece off the front that I also accidentally snipped a piece of the string that I had sewn. All you have to do if that happens is just re-sew that headband on in that area of the wig cap and you will be just fine. Now I'm going to begin sewing my 14-inch bundle onto the bottom of this wig cap, and I like to start my first bundle right above the ears because I feel like I get the most coverage on the bottom when I start closer to the ears. And I do not cut my track, so once I reach all the way at the other end of this row, I will just flip over my track and continue to sew like normal. The spacing that I like to use when I initially start sewing my bundles, just so that I can make sure that I have enough hair to complete the entire wig, is I like to keep my tracks 2 finger widths apart from each other. Now, once you've done that and you feel like you have enough hair left over and you want to still use it because you want your wig to look fuller, you can just go back in at the end and fill in those areas of where you want more hair to be, and your wig will be nice and full like you want it. As you guys can see right here, this track is 2 finger widths apart from the previous track. Now I'm just going to flip this over and continue to do the same thing, going back in the other direction. Right here, I'm just showing you guys once again that I left this track 2 finger widths apart from the previous track. And you just want to continue doing this just to make sure that you have enough hair to complete your entire look. Now I'm adding in my second 14-inch bundle, and for this row I'm actually going to leave 3 finger widths apart of space from the previous row, just because I want the top to be more fuller and I want to make sure that I have enough hair to fill in the top section of my wig. So I did go ahead and leave 3 finger widths apart between this track and the previous track. This is what the spacing is looking like in between each tracks. There's 2 finger widths and 3 finger widths, and then the rest of them are 2 finger widths. Now I'm going to take that extra 14-inch piece that I have left over, and I'm just going to add it right in between where I left that 3 finger width spacing apart in the middle right there. I'm also going to go ahead and finish this front section off camera, and then I'll be right back. This is what the wig is looking like once I've completely sewn in all 3 bundles of this hair. I think I probably had about a little small piece left over once I was done. And right here, I'm just showing you guys that I sewed this top section straight across the front, and I only single tracked the very front track in the front just to have that seamless look once you lift that headband over the front section. Now I'm showing you guys what my spacing is looking like in the back, especially after I went back in and sewn in that extra track. Now with this hair is really big and full, so you do not have to space your tracks too close to each other. It's okay that they're a little farther apart because the hair is full and you can't see those gaps anyways. Now I'm just showing you guys what this headband wig is looking like once I pull that headband up over the edges and in the front and around the back and the sides. Now I'm also going to show you guys what this wig looks like once I pull it all up into a ponytail / a bun, so that you guys can get a feel of what this headband wig will look like once you place it onto your head. In this video, I was able to show you guys how to create your own headband wig with a mesh wig cap. This is very similar to the dome cap wig video, but the only difference is a mesh cap doesn't have as much stretch as a dome cap does. So you want to make sure that when you're creating this wig, you're creating it to fit your head exactly how you want it to fit. You also want to make sure that you place the wig cap on your head first, just so you can see what areas you need on the wig cap and what areas you do not need on the wig cap. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below any questions that you may have, like this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye my beauties!